Welcome back to another video. I'm How to Buy Bitcoin, and today we're gonna dive in the Bitcoin chart because you've been asking. I put a poll in the community tab, so make sure to check that out and vote for your preferred type of content. I'm trying new things, new content. I'm posting every single day now as an experiment. But anyway, let's talk about the Bitcoin price. We are here on the daily chart. This is the daily candle. And one thing that I notice that is very interesting. So when you look at the normal chart, it seems like, well, we fell a lot. But when we check the logarithm scale, well, we still have a lot more that we could fall. Now, that said, this is looking quite good for the short term. If we zoom here a little bit, all right, this is looking quite good. So if we go to the weekly chart, we are still below the 200 weekly MMA, but on the monthly, we actually found support around the 50 moving average. But anyway, let's talk about the short term. I'm gonna change to 4-hour candle, and I want to trace the Fibonacci. So I will be very conservative. I'm gonna start from this little high here to this low, and this is where my short-term target would be. So around 23,000. I do expect Bitcoin to go here, maybe on the weekend, maybe during next week, but this should be a logical target for Bitcoin to reach. It is also where Bitcoin stopped last time, so around 23,000. And also we have this resistance that in the orange line, which is the 100 moving average, 100 on the 4-hour chart. Now let's say that Bitcoin can actually break through this 23,000. I think it's gonna be very difficult, to be honest. If Bitcoin were to break this 23,000, this is what I expect the price to do. So we go here, 23. We could see a big retrace similar to here. So we could find support in this 50 moving average. And then we have a reverse head and shoulders. So the first shoulder, the head, and finally the second shoulder, which could put us, so let me check this out from here to here, and we just put above. So, okay, very interesting. We could see just a little bit over 28,000 if this does happen. So that's something to keep in mind. Honestly, it would not be too crazy. Bitcoin likes to do this sort of U chart. All right, maybe we could see that. So this would be the bullish scenario. If stocks keep going up, I do think this could happen next week. But we do have to talk about the downside as well. So remember here, I put my targets, my targets that I think Bitcoin could go. This one, 12,000, I think it will. I think it is going to happen. This one, it's a little bit of a stretch. If it gets there, I will sell everything and buy everything here because it would be an amazing opportunity. But it might not happen. This is not really realistic. I think 12,000 is quite realistic, actually. Even if we go to 28, I don't think Bitcoin is just going to recover and go straight to 50,000, 60,000, make new all-time highs. It doesn't seem to be the case. There are a lot of bad things happening still in the crypto space, and you have to see that it's not just the Bitcoin chart, but it's the whole global recession that we're in, stagflation. We have a lot of problems, and even in the crypto space, there are so many problems with these lending platforms. Celsius going bankrupt, possibly. Even Coinbase, is doing very badly. All right, they're having a lot of losses. The stocks are not doing well. Maybe Tether will implode. There are so many things that could happen that would be detrimental to the Bitcoin price that you just have to keep in mind. Now, for the negative scenario, I want to trace this in red. So we could see actually this pump. I think it is going to happen either way. I do think it is going to happen. So we could see a retest for this Fibonacci level, and then we could at least go down here, right? Just to, Bitcoin likes to go back to these previous levels. And if we can hold here, great. We could see the reverse head and shoulders like we mentioned on the upside. But if it doesn't hold here and it makes a new low, I do think we will go as a flash crash, like this huge wick that Bitcoin likes to do. And we could see those levels, 12,000, maybe 10,000 on a week, start recovering from here. And of course, we have to mention the third scenario, which is no upside, no downside, and Bitcoin just stays boring here for a while. like we stayed around here. It was for 2 weeks that the price didn't go anywhere really. So that's something that could happen. But I think because Bitcoin fell so much, I do think that 23,000 is in play. And even though I say this, I'm currently only in stablecoins. I do not have Bitcoin right now. I don't think it is the best risk reward right now because it's very uncertain. And all it takes is the Fed to mention one phrase and the market turns around. So I don't mind missing the dump, missing the pump. You know, this could be a Pumposaurus, this could be a Dumposaurus. But either way, I prefer to miss that and catch the other way around. So if we go to 28,000 and we have this Pumposaurus, which could happen, you know, it would not be anything extraordinary. It could happen. But I would be more comfortable shorting around these levels, so around 28,000. And if we fall, I would be quite comfortable to long or at least buy spot, because leverage right now it's not the best period to use leverage. Once we find the bottom and once Bitcoin is stabilized, then we can think about using leverage to long a very nice position with very low leverage, of course, because the market is unpredictable. But this is just my opinion. You do as you wish. I'm just here providing some different perspective. If you like this video, smash the like. It really helps to grow this channel, and I really want to grow the channel, and that's why I've been posting every single day. See you next time.